friends, and welcome to Turtle Queen Gaming, and back to Fading Hearts. Okay, so, for this, I want to try to get Claire's ending, which I'm pretty sure will be fairly simple, and, Rita's ending. I also want to try to change some things, but first, I actually looked up, not exactly a guide, but like hints and tips, and one of the things I found out was that this game has a huge randomizing factor. Like, the whole engine is based off of it. You don't, the dates that things happen can, like, range from 2 weeks of trigger points, and it's all huge. But, I'll go over some of that after we do Claire's ending real quick, because I'm sure everybody wants to see the adorableness that is best friends finding true love for each other. Okay, let's go. Nothing else would make me happier. Claire, I love you. Thank you, Ryu. I love you too. She smiles softly at me with a sort of purity I've never seen before. The Claire in front of me now is different, more honest, more vulnerable, more beautiful. Is this gentle smiling Claire the one that everyone else knows? At long last, I feel like I've really met her. No, Claire, thank you. You've been so devoted to me, even when it made you suffer. You always put me first and did what you could for my sake. Because of you, I'm a better person than I ever could have been alone. I draw nearer to her until our bodies are nearly, but not quite touching. You've given me a strength I didn't know I had. Slowly, I reach up to touch her cheek. So, don't take it all on yourself. Lean on me when you need me. Ryu. Instinctively, my face moves toward hers. Ryu, let me make you happy now, Claire. I am a handsome devil. I hadn't got to see myself yet. Oh, she's gonna cry! It's so cute! I really wish I could have made Rita happy. I lean in and finally close the last fraction of an inch between us. Her lips are so delicate, so yielding. It feels like there's a cardinal sin to even be rough. It feels like a cardinal sin to ever be rough with her. Spurred by that thought, I pull her in and wrap my arms tightly around her as we continue to kiss. Ryu. I can feel her body trembling in mine. Was she always this fragile? I feel like if I squeeze even just a little more tightly, I'll break her. Slowly, longingly, our lips part, but I want to keep holding her forever. Ryu, I have always wondered what a kiss was like. Really? You've never been kissed before? Claire nods, blushing furiously. It's so cute, I'm overwhelmed with the desire to kiss her again. She's too much for me to resist. I kiss her again, without holding anything back this time. But Claire is no longer trembling, and all the tension in her body has melted away. She clings to me with equal fervor, moving her hand slowly down my back. My entire world has collapsed on itself to nothing but this radiant girl in my arms. We kiss again and again, pausing only to whisper softly to one another. Ryu, I love you. With Claire in my arms, all of is suddenly right in the world. The sun sets on us, but we still continue holding one another in the quiet darkness. Things have been calm for a while, so I've been able to spend a lot of my time with Claire. For years I've dreamed of going out with her, and while it's turned out to be nothing like I expected, I couldn't be happier. As for Rena, she seemed a little teary-eyed when we told her we were going out, but she hasn't let it hurt her friendship with either of us. It was her choice. She's still so strong, even after everything she's been through. I'm gonna have to save her ass from the shadow people myself, I'm sure, in order to get her ending. Ryu, over here! And I'll continue hanging out with Claire and make her strong, just like the other ending. Only Rena will love me. Yay! Claire, hi! I've lost count how many times we've met up in the park like this. I know this place is important to you, but isn't this a bit much? Nope, this place is special to me, and you're special to me, so you all go together. Next time I'm taking you to a noisy arcade, it'll be filled with lots of pro tournament guys who will exploit your every weekness. Claire laughs and pokes me teasingly. What makes you think that'll get to me? You'll have to do a lot better than that to faze me, you know. Oh, so I guess that means you'll have no problem playing Mystical Magical Stadium Fighter. Mystical Magical Stadium Fighter? What kind of game is that? It's a fighting game where girls with magical powers fight against each other in a stadium. Not interested, I assume. What makes you think I wouldn't be? Well, it's marketed toward guys, you know. So? Not just any kind of guy either. Otaku guys. I thought that would get her, but Claire just laughs. If that's the kind of thing you like, then I'll play it with you. I want you to be a part of the things important to me, and I want to be a part of the things important to you. Oh, Claire! Yes! You are correct! So next time we go out, let's see this game of yours. That Mega Magic something something. You're adorable. It's Mystical Magical Stadium Fighter. I can't even say it. And I'm warning you, I'll hold you to that. Claire wraps her arms around one of mine. I said I would, wouldn't I? But for now, it's my turn, so I get to do whatever I want with you. She leans her head on my shoulder with a contented sigh. And today, I just want to be close to you. I love you, Ryu. Whether she's feeling playful or tender, Claire's the most amazing girl I've ever known. My future's looking bright with her at my side, even if I never know what's going to happen next. Or maybe because of that. I still haven't told her about everything that's happened recently, but that's honestly only because I haven't found a good moment to bring it up just yet. But I don't plan on making the same mistake as she did of trying to hide what she was going through. She'll know all about it in a day or two. As Claire and I continue to cuddle, I wonder idly about what kind of trials might be awaiting us. Doubtlessly, we'll have our share of hardships, but as long as we're together, I can embrace it all with open arms. Dazzling heart. Yay! Okay, that was cute, and you know, I'll accept it, even if it's not Rena's ending. I knew it was going to be sweet. The whole best friends endings are always adorable. Alex, and this is Mimi. We're here to go over what happened, and we'll give you hints about what to do differently. So you saved Claire this time, but how did he... But how did he do it? It didn't seem like he did anything special. I think in a situation like that, the main thing you need is someone who cares about you. Right. I let her know that I cared about her, and did nothing else. You really think so? Yeah. Why didn't you say that before then? Well, I didn't know that, or I didn't know if that was all Ryu needed to do. Yeah, I do think there is a little more to it than that. Is that not the perfect ending? Yeah. I've seen times where that just wasn't enough. But it was in this case. Okay, this is her ending. But not all of their endings. Yeah, I know that, obviously, because Rena won't be, or have my ending. I know there was something Ryu was not supposed to do. What? But I'm not sure what it was. You're not helping me at all. What was it, Mimi? You have to tell us. I think I've heard some people having an argument about it a long time ago, but I didn't hear the details. I'm sorry. You're killing me! Is this, like, something to do with my past? Okay, that's fine. That's just hinting that there's another, even deeper ending. Fine. I was after Claire's ending this time, so it's okay. Sorry about this, but it looks like you're going to have to figure that one out for yourself. You're killing me. Let's move on. Right, we have to keep moving forward. I pissed off the poverty god. Right. Focus on the database, and... Right, Claire found true love, Rena's life is spared, Rena learned to use magic. Yes. Okay, now, that was a lot more involved than I wanted it to be. I started a little bit earlier so that I fixed the whole bank issue. If you get the database at the bank up to level 3, then the bank won't crash. I also spent some time with optimization on the indie game company, and they got to release their product like 8 months early, and I'm supposed to be getting royalty payments, and I think I have like bajillions of dollars at this point. Yeah, I have $1,700. I wasn't even keeping track. Holy shit. Oh no, my personal strength is down. Poopy. I was expecting... Yep, nope. But yeah, finally, I got the event to trigger, for Mystica's letter. And one of the other hints and tips that I got for it was, I refuse it. Refuse it. If you dispel her, like, just oh! Also, while I was doing things, I, read all of just the books that gave me spells, so now I have excellent spellage. Excuse me. There's a cell. Okay, a cell, which accelerates my stuff. Then dispel. It has to be a lot. Like, you have to dispel her a lot. But with the cell, that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Then I'll heal-y. I cast a cell 3 times. Shame on me. That was awful. What did I do? I'm used to dispel being there, actually. Not gonna lie. Dispel, dispel, dispel. How can you shrug off my magic so easily? Oops, I better cell again. Ah, I better heal! Yike! Healy, a cell. I won't give up either. Neither will I. I am the Harbinger of Light. Oops. How do I back out of that? I still don't know how to do that. Oh no. Hopefully I can, dispel her before that spell. Pretty sure I can just... Oh no! What's going on? Why do I have... Wait, what's going on? No? Why do I have so little attack? Oh, I don't have enough MP! I think I broke everything. I broke everything. Dang it! Dang it! I broke everything! I did that so badly! I did it so badly! Oh. Yeah, she's an evil sorceress who practices the dark arts. No, 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 no. Okay. We'll do this better this time. Magic. A cell. Dispel. Dispel, dispel. Uh-oh, I've got it stuck on skip. That's probably a bad thing. Dispel, 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 dispel. I did not mean to attack her. Dispel, dispel, dispel. Magic. Heal. A cell. Magic. Why did my heal not work? Focus. Am I out of... Uh-oh. I only have 7 magic points, I can tell. Oh my god. That was bad. Ah! Things happened! Huh? Rena, so you were Mystica. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused now. What just happened? I found Mystica's true identity. I'm so confused. Wait a minute. What just happened? I don't understand. I'm so sorry, Ryu. I really didn't want you to know about this. But now you know me for what I am, a liar and a fake. No! That's why she was part-time modeling. Modeling and trying to save the world from shadows. But Rita, why? Why didn't you tell me? Because I've wanted everything to stay the same. With Claire. With you. I was so scared. I was sure you'd think of me differently. Or think differently of me. That you might start avoiding me, or even be afraid of me. Excuse me. No one else ever treated me normally. I have the highest grades at school. People would whisper behind my back that it was unnatural, that I was some kind of mystic. I guess that's where the name Mystica came from. Excuse me. Okay, now that I can breathe, there we go. I don't really study, but I still have the best scores. It makes people so angry and jealous. They glare at me like I'm their mortal enemy. They call me names, or say I'm sucking up to the teachers. That's crazy. I know how hard you work for your grades. I was faking it. It all looked effortless. I was sure people would be even more spiteful about it. But you did that even when it was just me and Claire. Mina nods miserably. Both of you, you're the only family I have. I couldn't risk losing you. Oh, I just get what happened. I dispelled her, disguise. Derp. You're my only friends. Everyone else who was nice to me always wanted something in return. Even when I was nice to them and did what they wanted, they still said terrible things about me to their friends. Mina, do you have any idea what you mean to me? Why can't you see that? Something like being a magical girl could never change that. I'm so sorry, Ryu. I was a coward. I was too scared to tell you the truth, so I took the path of least resistance. I liked you for a long time. You're so kind and noble. And then when I heard you tell Claire what you thought of me, I was so happy. I thought I might have a chance. I was falling in love with you. But then I saw Claire and her boyfriend the night of that storm, when I was flying around as Mystica. He said the most horrible things you can imagine. He made all kinds of threats and pushed her down. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I tried to talk to her, but she wouldn't listen to me, even as Mystica. But I knew that Claire loves you, Ryu. If you could go out with her, she would be safe from that miserable lowlife. But I liked you too, so I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Besides, Claire seemed to prefer it that way. But if she likes me, then why did she go out with someone else? I think that... You know how she was always trying to push us together? I guess that maybe she thought she could forget about you if she dated someone else. I see. Wait a minute. So why did you try to convince me you were an evil person creating all those monsters? You even attacked me! Whenever I spent time with you, I felt guilty about having you to myself when Claire needed you. And the worse I felt about it, the more my magical powers diminished. I couldn't say no to you of all people when you wanted to see me. But I needed my magic strength to be at its peak in order to stop the shadows. So I had to do something more drastic, something that would make you never want to see me again. So I was holding you back all this time. Rina nods unhappily. The shadows will invade the city within a few days. I had to do whatever it took to stop the source before then. So you attacked me. I didn't expect you to fight me. I thought you would back down for sure. You knew my magic was on a completely different level from yours. It was for Rita's, your sake. Did you really think I'd be okay with someone murdering you? Of course I was going to fight. Ryu, I never knew your feelings for me were that strong. Will you go out with me? For reals this time? Yes. Yes, of course I will! Ah! Oh gosh. I hope that I also saved Claire, because that would be bad. She would feel so bad. Yes. When you asked me out before, I was so happy. I love you, Rita. I have for a while now. Just being around you and seeing you smile. I know it's stupid to say it like this, but it's like watching the sun come up. You bring out the best in me. Your kindness always makes me want to do more for others too. Finding out that you were actually Mystica all this time, struggling with so much for the sake of the city, it makes me love you more than I ever did before. Ryu, I don't know what to say except I'm so happy right now. Thank you. Gently, Rina pushes my back to the tree behind me. Her small hands touch my face, then press into my chest. She's so close right now, it's dizzying, My mind completely freezes and I can't react. Ah! Wow! I want to be with you forever, Ryu. I hid my true self because I wanted you to love me, then I ran away when you did. Even after all I've put you through, you still love me. Thank you, Ryu, for being you. Rina. Softly, her lips brush mine. It's a loving, gentle kiss befitting a girl so kind, yet so maddeningly tantalizing. With sudden fervor, I wrap my arms around her as tightly as I can, my hands against the small of her... the small of her back. Okay, typo. Oh, Ryu. She returns my intensity, pressing her body against mine. Her heart is hammering wildly, but so is mine. Her taste, her touch, her presence are all so dazzling. I feel like I'll go crazy if I can't kiss her again, but I don't want to push her. As if sensing my thoughts, Rita suddenly giggles. It's a low but sweet sound with an air of mischief to it. Is that it? My last restraint snaps. I kiss her again and again without holding anything back. Ryu, I love you so much. With the shining girl in my arms, the world suddenly feels foreign and new. It's brighter, happier, kinder than I can ever recall it being. All the stress of the past few weeks melts away as if it were a bad dream. Ryu, I'll always love you. The evening passes unheeded as we take solace in one another. Before we reluctantly part ways, we agree to meet up first thing in the morning. Whee! I go to bed and fall asleep, and everything is better. Excuse me. Yay! I don't know what's going on now, or how the ending is going to be. Somehow I'm going to have to fight the shadow monster at some point. I don't know. Cause I'm gonna have to help her. Okay, so continuing on. Go somewhere else. Home. I better save this just in case. Unexpected developments. One could say that. I suppose I'll rest. It is now evening. Let's spend some time. Aha! As night approaches, I head back to the park to beat Rina. Pardon me. There, okay. Hello there. Don't scare me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack appearing out of nowhere like that. Well, if I fly down from above, you'd be able to see up my skirt. Are you into that sort of thing? Rina's... I feel my face getting hotter as unwanted thoughts bubble to the surface. You're so cute when you're flustered. Rina! We can talk about that some other time. We have to deal with the shadows right now. Aw, but the happier I am, the stronger I'll be for tonight. I can't really deny that since she told me, but man, can't she be happy doing something besides picking on me? What happened to that sweet, innocent Rita I knew? The fate of Trident City is in our hands tonight. Should we act like it? This would probably be funny in a manga or something, but in real life, when your stomach is knotted in apprehension, it's pretty maddening. I know how all those cutesy animal sidekicks in magical girl anime feel. Alright then, allow me to heal you. Rina's spell flows into me, healing my wounds and replenishing my magic. See? I know what I'm doing. What happened to being really worried about me? This might be our last night together. Anything could happen. If this turns out being our last memories together, I just wanted them to be happy ones. Rina looks as if she might burst into tears any minute. This isn't good. I reach out and give her a quick hug. Ryu, I'm so scared. What if I can't do this? What if I fail? Her illusion wore off. She wasn't exaggerating in the least about emotions affecting her magic. I guess Alex was right about the importance of personal strength. I have to do something to restore her confidence. You won't. I know you won't. Really? How can you be so sure? If a magical girl does her best, then she always wins. Those are just stories, though. Maybe, but if those stories can teach me real magic, I'm sure they must have some truth to them. It feels weird trying to give a motivational speech using manga comics, but if it works, I cannot complain. Hey, I learned a lot from anime and whatnot. There's a lot of emotional power in that stuff if you just take the time to see it. I believe in you, Rina. I love you. Thanks, Ryu. I love you too. Oof. Okay, let's go. We hurried through the forest together, with Rina leading the way. Not now. Out of the way. Poof. Wow. In the blink of an eye, she blasts the creature and rushes past without a backward glance. She really is on a completely different level than I am. Let's go, Ryu. I run as hard as I can to keep up with her. Each time a shadow appears, Mystica takes it out without a single magical attack. Oh, with a single magical attack. Whoa, what is this place? A forest shrine. This is it. The source of all the shadows is here. Really? There it is. What? Ah! I follow Rita's pointed finger and see a swirl of dark energy emerging from the ground. Malevolence rises off of it like waves of heat, and the air is suddenly alive with magical energy clashing against our own. Are you ready, Ryu? I nod and lick my unexpectedly dry lips. The abrupt increase in air pressure is a little dizzying, but I can't let it get to me. I can't save, however. Boop. Let's go. Whew, I saved just in time. Alright, well, how much do I have, personal strength-wise? Final strike. I have plenty. Boom, boom. Take it. Oh no, it doesn't seem to work. I killed all of my stuff. I was hoping against hope that Final Strike would work. I take 0 points of damage. Hold her off until I finish the spell. Her? Who is her? Who? That's a girl? How do you know? X barrier. Magical blast, magical blast. Everybody's taking 0 points of damage. Attack, attack. Okay, physical attacks then. I'm not taking any damage. How is that happening? Well then, I'll just accel and attack. Shadow Swords are hang in there, it's halfway over. Okay, so I'm just attacking until she kills it. Because it apparently can't hurt me. What on earth? Okay, Rita, anytime now. Okay, just a little longer for Ryu. You can do it. I seem to be doing just fine. What does the spell do? The spell does zip, bupkis, absolutely nothing. But punching the shadow does that a bit something. That helps. Alright. Seriously, Rita, anytime you want to do this thing would be great. I don't know what's happening. Ah! I engaged the final boss. I don't know what happened here. It's over. Flashy. What was it? Are we going to explain? The light fades, leaving behind no trace of the dark cloud. What happened? We did it. All the shadows are gone. Everyone is safe now. It took such a long time, but it's finally over. I wasn't sure I could really pull it off. What are you saying, Rena? I smile, hoping to cheer her up. Second-guessing yourself after victory? Come on, you did it! That's not... You're right. Thanks for believing in me. Now we'll have all the time in the world together. No more running out on dates. Mystica will fade from existence. I'll finally be able to be myself with no hesitations. Are you sure that's okay? What if something else comes up? I think someone else will step up. How can you be so sure? You learned magic from reading manga, right? So there are other people in this world who can use magic. Well, yeah. I'm sure that when the time comes, the right person will step up. I'm pretty sure that's not the attitude a magical girl should be taking. It's a good thing I'm not a magical girl anymore, then. You won't miss it? None of the popularity or excitement? To be honest, I don't really care either way as long as we're together. But what? Okay, so I can't really figure out the secrets of what's going on with the shadows until I explore the forest, which I didn't do. We chat happily as we walk home together. It's been a long time since both of us could be so relaxed. Go to bed and fall asleep. There you are, Ryu. Okay. This is a thing. Go somewhere else. Home. Rest. Skippy. Rest. Huh. After school, I guess it's Saturday, huh? Well, that's just silly. I can't go to the tea shop. Or I mean not the tea shop, the cosplay cafe. Alright, I'm gonna hang out here. I have $2,500 until I spent that $9. Wow, alright. I can't call anyone. Okay, let's move on. Oh. I guess I can't move on. I can't read because I didn't bring anything. I'm gonna relax here. My mind starts to drift away. What? Star of the night sky. I thought of that name while I was looking out the window at night. Oh. You guys can't see this. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened with that. That's supposed to happen when you're exploring the forest. I don't know why it got triggered while I was sitting at the bubble tea shop. I don't know. But we're gonna pretend that that never happened. That's part of the whole, discover the secrets of the shadows, I think. I don't really know. I guess if you're... I don't know! I don't know what happened there. Alright. Claire. Good. Ha! It literally makes you say that this isn't gonna work. I'm sorry, Claire. I had a crush on you once, but things have changed. I don't feel the same way anymore. I'm very lucky to have you as a friend, but the truth is, I started going out with Rena. I guess this is what I deserve for playing it cool and ignoring my own feelings. Claire, it's not as if I don't care about you at all. I know. It's only because of you that I've been able to get this far, and I've become stronger as well, so I still saved Claire. Yes! Give me some time. And congratulations on going out with Rena. I mean it. If it's okay, could you leave me alone for a while? There we go. It's funny though. I spent all this time trying to pair you two up, but now that you are, it just feels strange. You better not make her cry, you hear? It looks like things will be going back to the way they were before. That's a relief. Alright, it's getting late. I'd better get going. Goodbye, Ryu. And thanks again. With that, Claire quietly departs. I feel bad about having to reject her, but I think she has the strength to bear it now and the grace to still be friends. Come to think of it, I should get going myself. Da-da-da-da-da. The shadows are gone for good, and the rumors swirling about them quickly fade from the public consciousness. Mystica has quietly disappeared as well, breaking the hearts of her most die-hard supporters. There weren't that many of them, but Rena still felt bad about it and consented to doing an interview. She told him that she had completed her mission in Trident City, so she would be assuming a new identity and moving on to her next mission. She even used a little bit of real magic, though naturally it was immediately dismissed as a cheap stage trick. Claire's been doing pretty well, all things considered, and is supportive of my relationship with Rena. As for Rena and I... Something on your mind, Ryu? You've been quiet for a while now. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking for a bit. Was it something about me? Yeah, it was. Rena giggles and leans in closer. For some reason, she insisted on sitting beside me today rather than across from me. Let's see if I can guess. You were wondering if maybe I'd accidentally do this. Underneath the table, Rena's slender hand brushes my arm. Rena's slender hand brushes my arm lightly. The contact is casual enough to be a mistake, but that look on her face is unmistakably deliberate. No, it's not that. This isn't the first time Rena's teased me like this, and I'm silently congratulating myself on maintaining my composure when... Oh, then was it this? Before I can stop her, she presses her head to my chest and pulls both of my hands into hers. I'm not mentally prepared for this bold new surprise attack, and the outer walls of my prized self-possession begin to crumble. As if on cue, Rena giggles again. It would have been a delightful sound if it wasn't at my expense. Your heart's going crazy right now, you know. It's still somewhat mentally jarring that the loving, innocent girl I knew has this slight provocative side to her, but I guess her stint as Mystica has something to do with it. She gained up just that little bit of confidence to make her even more adorable. Even if I don't always know how to handle it, I think I kind of like it. That's because I'm crazy for you. She pulls away from me with those brilliant eyes wide in surprise, and I can't help but laugh. What, you didn't know that? Well, it's just hearing you say it is... It just goes to show that the more things change, the more they stay the same. She's still the same earnest, devoted girl I fell in love with, even after awakening to powerful magical abilities, becoming a glamorous teen idol, and saving the city. But those days are firmly behind the two of us now, and week after glorious week of our new lives together stretch on before us. True, I can't guarantee they'll always be happy or peaceful ones. Despite our intentions to live without ever using magic again, we may well get drawn into yet another conflict. But in the end, I love you, Ryu. As long as I'm with the girl I love, I feel I can take on the world. Hopefully, not ever literally, though. But even if that were the case, I have no doubt that together we'll find a way through it. Ending. Radiant Heart. Ah, yay! Adorable. Still adorable. Clicky, 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 clicky. Clicky. There we go. Mimi and Alice. Go over to... But more importantly, we'll try to help you understand why it happened, and we'll give you hints on what to do differently. Let's go over what happened. Hooray! Rena won! She really deserved him. See, that was my thought at the very beginning. Now, Mimi, you know it's not our place to pick favorites. Yes, of course. But I really wanted Rena to win. We're impartial. So Ryu saved Claire this time, but actually wanted to be with Rena. Yes, even if he goes out with Rena, there won't be a happily ever after unless he can help Claire too. So Ryu had to juggle spending time with both of them alongside growing strong enough to save the city. Not too shabby! Let's move on. You made 2,750. Wow! Good job! You have a strong work ethic. I guess you're not a total slacker after all. It helped that there was this long lull of days where I just could do anything, like nothing was triggered, so I had plenty of time to work. That should do it for now. I'm Mimi. And I'm Alice. Congratulations on your happy ending. Rena found true love. Claire's confession was rejected. Ryu learned to use magic, and a miracle happened. Yes. I still don't know. Yay! Okay, I'm excited. That's really what I wanted, even if it didn't happen exactly the way that I planned. That was incredibly weird. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for Fading Hearts. because I just wanted to get a couple of the romantic endings, and I'm sure that that's like the easiest quote endings to get. There's definitely some very like super secret. You have to discover who your true self is, the secret of the shadows. I'm not sure. There can't be technically a Mystica ending. I'm sure there's a Tracy ending, maybe. They're also continuing to develop this and patch it and change some storyline stuff, so I think it'd be worth to get. If you guys want to get on Steam and buy Fading Hearts, it's totally worth it. It's one of the most realistic, quote, dating sims that I've ever played. It really, there wasn't too much lull with the living scenario where you're just working and calling people and whatnot. There was enough story in it to keep it interesting to where you're not going for months without anything happening, and then this just really short cutscene happens, which is one of the most annoying parts of dating sims. But I really, really, really liked this game. It was so good, so in-depth, and hopefully you guys can find the super secret endings. I don't know. I'm gonna try on my own, maybe later when I have time to play something on my own. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and until next time, peace out, y'all.